I like it. Okay, so it has been a while since we last met. I don't
Kinda.
know. Yeah. I think our last meeting was a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we were
So,
playing that Sona game.
oh yeah. Okay. So I remember one of the big things we were looking at. We're definitely dying quite a bit, right, in some of our games. We need to.
Oh yeah.
I think we were looking at pockets when I was with you as well, if I
Yep.
remember correctly, and I think we got a bit into roaming and wave management, just a bit.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I think what our second game was our second session was a Nautilus session. Ooh,
Remember? Yeah.
that Ash just.
I would have went, but my team wasn't
Yep.
with me.
Yep. It's okay. Normally she shouldn't be able to do that, but wild. All right. So we're leashing. We're against. Who's the bot lane we're against?
Pretty sure it was a
Oh, there you go.
Swain. No, it wasn't Swain. Swain was another game. Ash Thresh.
Yep. And then what levels do we win at, and what levels do they win at?
Uh, we win it two, definitely. Um, they win it six, in my opinion. And from 2 to 6, it's in my head, it's fairly even. Whoever plays the most aggro, I guess.
All right. Um, I think you should be aware if you can get level 2 first, then yeah, this lane is good for you. If we
Yeah,
are unable to get level 2 first, which is
no.
really unlikely because they have double ranged versus us as a melee and then our one range,
Yeah,
right? So it is very likely that they get level 2 first here if they are playing the lane properly. Yeah, and we're forced to sit back. Um, as Nautilus, level 1 against Thresh, who wins?
not a,
Why?
well, you can hook away. You have a
Okay.
little bit more mobility. Um,
Yeah.
and Thresh pulls himself into them, whereas Nautilus is like meet them halfway.
What ability does Thresh normally start?
Usually.
Usually, yeah. So with
Usually.
Thresh Flay, if we ever go into him with our Q, and he's smart, he eases us away, and the
Yeah,
trade is pretty much negated. Um, if we go on to Ash, Thresh has to try to flay Senna, or
yeah,
to make the trade worth. But if he
yeah,
can't flay Senna, then we win this. So that's the
yeah,
main reason that we're winning level 1. So, as Nautilus, don't be afraid at level 1 to throw at a Q.
yeah,
If they're ever split, I think we talked about positioning and like a triangle as well,
yeah.
right? If they're ever so far apart that Thresh can't help, then don't be afraid to look. So, in this
Mm.
situation,
Should have looked. Yeah,
if they ever walk in at us, don't fall back. Remember, I think in the very beginning, I might have talked to you about it. Maybe it was another person. Sitting behind your ADC is usually a bad sign.
yeah,
Worst case, we want to stay parallel with our ADC, right? We,
mm.
if we are behind our ADC, then it's not going to be too good. Because we can't do any pressure. They're not scared of any Nautilus hook. And now Senna's the main point blank taker of the damage.
Mm.
Right? Makes sense so far?
Yeah,
Yeah. So we could look for engages here, but the idea is we aren't really able to look for an engage right now because our positioning is behind our ADC. That's the main reason I didn't think that you weren't comfortable looking for a hook there,
yeah,
because you didn't realize that your positioning behind your ADC actually makes it just super hard to look.
yeah.
There we go. Okay, level 2. That minion gets both of us. We get level 2. They get level 2. Okay. Hook goes wide. It's okay. Can we hook? Yes. Good, good, good. Okay, we got the flash. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. Does he kill? He does, right? There's no way.
He does.
So where should we go now?
Mid.
Why?
Ultimately. Or at least, well, assume.
Better question, what should we do right now? Not where should we go, what should we do?
Tab. Hit tab.
Okay, yeah, there's another thing. Why?
Oh, just to see how the game state is.
Yep, okay, and then what else can we do to see what the game state is? Other than
Uh,
tab.
well, look at the minimap.
Yeah, better than looking at the minimap, we can do what? We can move our camera to the lanes. We can look at the lanes.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So, right as you're coming out of base, if we look bot lane because we want to see that center gets the kill, that's fine. But our pathing, ideally, I think we talked about this before, should come straight here.
Yeah.
It's going to make it a lot better in terms of choices for you to do on, hey, can I look for something here? Or, hey, can I look for something here?
Yeah.
Right? And once you get into the habit of immediately assessing the situation, then you start going into, okay, walking the lane is fine because I know I already looked mid, it's impossible to gank, and I need to help my ADC as fast as I can. Right? There's situations like that. But for the most part, you're not going to lose too much by just running straight towards the tri-bush. What do you think Senna wants to do right now? Shove. Right. Her wave is not really too good of a position. If we look at the wave, right? We look. Do we need to help this shove? Or does it get to tower on its own?
It pretty much gets the tower.
Yeah, it gets to tower on its own, right? There's no more minions, pretty much. It almost goes all the way, but there's pretty much no way we can help get it to the tower. So us, if we were able to get to mid, we could have dropped the pink pretty early towards the tri-bush. Mid actually TP's back, so we probably would have been around mid by now to be able to gank.
Yep.
Their mid laner is going back. Do we know how much HP their mid laner has? No, because we haven't really panned mid. Right? We have a pink ward. We can use it really deep in the jungle if we feel confident. Or not even super deep. We can go pink ward maybe like right here. Right? In that new bush or whatever it's called. We can go for a pink ward in there. Still, overall, the engaged bot lane was good. I see that you were trying to use Ignite early. I think we talked about that before. Very good. When Ashe flashes there, it is you're hoping your ADC follows up. And if your ADC doesn't follows up when you flash forward, then it's good. If your ADC doesn't follow up, then this play is going to feel horrible. Keep that in mind. If we're not giving a clear direction on what we want to do, then sometimes in solo queue your ADC won't follow up. I want you to just be aware of this. Just your ADC might not follow up. But it looks like the laning phase is fine. It doesn't look like this is where the 11 deaths come from yet. Let's see.
Oh, man.
Oh, maybe it is. Oh, no. We're 2-0. Oh, what a... Oh, okay. Let's go back. So what is our plan? Oops.
Well, in my hint, I was like, I need to tank the hooks for my center.
Okay, but how do we not get hooked? What's a better way? We could just not be there, right? Yeah, so if there is a hook coming, best way to dodge it is just not be there. Make sense? So, what is enticing us to stay up here? The minions, right? But are the minions any low? Are they about to die?
No.
Not really. This one minion's not gonna go 1v5 the backline, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So realistically, this is where we should fall back and let the wave come to us. Um,
I think
I,
that's what I was doing in my head. But then I think if we play the clip, like I saw Senna step up, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Remember, as the support, we have to dictate how the lane goes. If we let the ADC decide, it's not going to turn out well. We want to take this into our hands. If we know we want to stay back, we ping. Tell them, don't go here. We say, I'm going this way. Danger ping, danger ping. You know, all these danger pings. Trust me, they will listen.
Ping, ping.
Yes, ping, ping. I think I mentioned this before with you as well.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, but see, this is the idea.
Yeah.
I know that you're thinking, "Oh, Senna's walking up, so I have to walk up." But Senna's thinking Nautilus is walking up, so I'm walking up. It's the same thing. If you decide I'm walking back, right? And then let's say you just forget to ping, you have a better chance that Senna realizes, "Hey, Nautilus is back here. This might not go well," rather than you guys staying here and hoping that she realizes it, right?
Yeah.
Make sense so far? Okay. But yeah, notice how we're still walking forward way before these minions were gone. And then the trade didn't work out too well in our favor. Okay, but then we get the Udyr gank. Wave is a little fat, but it's okay. I guess we're going to go for it. Yes, yes. Udyr flashes. This is what we like. Okay. Okay. And we give the kill to our ADC. How good is this game? Oh no, don't tell me we leave now. No, no, no. The wave, the wave, the wave. So, we, we re.
Here's my thought process.
I can't really hear you right now, by the way. You're sounding a little bit muffled.
Whoops. You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my thought process.
Huh?
Okay. Bot lane is dead. Okay?
Yeah.
Both bot lane is dead. In my head, I was like, okay, Senna can take the wave. Udyr wants to go drag.
Yeah.
He's obviously walking down that way. So I'm like, okay, go start drag.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, Udyr's actually walking mid. I'm like, and then I was like stuck in a hard place, like between a
Yeah.
rock and a hard place.
So here's the thing to prevent that. How much damage do we do to Dragon?
Me, not enough.
Yeah. This is 0. We do
Yeah.
no damage to Dragon, right?
Yeah.
We do like nothing. So what use does us going to this Dragon have? Maybe we could tank a couple autos, but does Udyr really need us to tank? He's on full HP. Yeah. So as a support, try to realize that you almost never do damage to Dragon or Baron, anything like that. There's almost no reason for you to be attacking this objective, and this will apply in the mid game. When we're in mid game and attacking an objective, instead of zoning out players, we're doing a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Things like that. So this same concept applies. We don't do damage to objectives. Keep that in your head. This is actually something I was working on maybe a couple months ago recently. I was also on Dragon instead of doing something else. And my coach told me, hey, how much damage do you do to Baron? And we went back. I was doing 42 damage to Baron. Kind of crazy, I know. But yeah, and so I was just sitting there auto-attacking it. But not worth it. Right? So, if you kill the bot lane, we should make a checklist of 1 is wave pushed. Right? Can we push this wave or not? This is also a question that we need to ask. Maybe our Senna's on like 1 HP and there's like 3 waves stacked on top of each other and there's maybe a jungler over here, right? Maybe there's a situation where we can't push the wave and that's okay. But figure out if you can push this wave or not. This wave, can we push? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, and why?
Well, we have wave clear. Well, it's not great, but we have wave clear.
Sure, yeah, we have wave clear, but what else? Instead of our own damage, what else?
Well, Senna's half, so she's obviously gonna stay full stuff. Udra's there too. Um, I mean, it's pushable. I'm pretty much up at that point. He's dead.
Oh, sorry. I was muted. Uh, Wait, what did you hear?
I was like, is he waiting for me to say something?
Oh, okay. So, the thing is, your ADC is on half HP, right?
Yeah.
If your ADC was any lower, then they would probably be threatened. But there's free minions. If we're playing Senna right now, what are we probably thinking? Are we going to back or are we going to take the free minions? Probably take the free minions, right? So, we also have our jungler here in case of their jungler, if their jungler ever shows up. So the idea is we're not threatened.
Yeah.
If we're not threatened, then that's good. We want to make sure that this shoves in and our ADC can get the reset as fast as possible. When we get towards mid game and ADC wave clear is a lot stronger, we can leave them to get solo EXP, but that'll be later on. Just for now, think about I want to make sure that they can reset fast. I want to push this wave in, and then I see what I can do. Oh, are we gonna start dragon? Okay, maybe I'll be around the area, but I don't do damage to dragon, so I don't need to be attacking it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So far, the game looks good. We'll see.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay, the roam. Okay, auto attack. Yes, and we give the kill. How good is it?
I'll give you a hint where this game goes south. Look at
So
our
this
top lane.
this is the example. Our Rise is mana reliant to clear the wave. He doesn't really do much auto attack damage. Can he clear this wave on his own?
No.
He can, but it'd be really, really hard, right? It's just take too long. It's too risky. Our Udyr is probably going to leave him, so we need to make sure that we can help him get this wave. Because our ADC, ideally, should be going base right after that wave. So us coming back down is not going to really do too much. So we want to get some EXP somewhere. We just gave solo EXP here. We want to push this wave out, help our mid laner, and then at the same time, we get EXP from that.
Yeah.
So think about this during your roams. Don't be afraid to help them shove the wave. Oh, Udyr helped instead. That's good. Ah, and we didn't get a shove in bot lane fast enough. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Now Senna's forced to say. Oh, wait, Ashes. Oh, we get hooked.
Yeah.
Wait,
Did not.
go in.
But, I was trying to go in.
Yeah. We realized it at the last second that, hey, we could have gone in.
I think she still got the kill.
Yeah, she did.
And Udyr rotated bot. So it wasn't a great play.
Yeah. But could this death have been avoided?
Yeah.
How? And don't say we could just not get hooked.
Well, I think it's just knowing that the death timers of both of them were pretty much the same.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them coming down should kind of anticipate that.
Let's go farther back, though. Let's go way farther back. How can we avoid this death? If this wave got into tower. Right? What happens when the wave got into tower?
Yeah,
Senna gets the reset in, right? We go mid lane, and then Senna never even has to come into the situation.
Yeah.
Right? And then so let's say now we're in this situation. We get hooked. We are kind of forced to fight here. Right? If we back off, I guess in the CeeLo they don't freeze, but they have a chance of freezing.
Yeah.
Right? The wave could turn out bad. Honestly, if they don't even freeze, they could accidentally freeze by keeping the wave here. It happens way more often than you think. They make the wave really good for them and bad for us by accident, just by walking really weirdly. But Yeah, so we're kind of forced to go in here, right? And so for forced to go in, we always want to see, can I attack the ADC here? This seems like a pretty good spot. You know, for some reason, Ash is trying to go on you. Not Thresh used his one CC ability on you. He now only has Flay. Meanwhile, we still have our Q, our auto attack. We just procced our W. We got E. We got Ignite, right? We got all these abilities. Just look to turn. Yeah. So we got Flayed Away. We got the auto. I think it was for the aftershock, but at least we got ignited. We had the right idea. It's just we could have done it slightly earlier, and then we wouldn't have gotten the risk of getting flayed by Thresh and all that kind of stuff. Right. So your Senna is now what, 5-0 or something? Okay. Okay, cool. So sorry. What were you saying?
At this point, I was like, winnable, winnable.
Yes.
I was
Every game is winnable.
how is this not winnable? And then,
Ah, you're against Faker.
yeah,
Yeah, Rise just kind of just.
yeah, Rise kind of backed. And in fairness, I should have dove it. Like when he died, I was like, man, I should have just dove it.
Yeah. If we tank tower
Instead of
instead of Udyr, yeah. But I mean, I don't know. That's kind of sucks for him. Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Let's see what happens here.
unlucky.
So we see Rise coming. Oh, we get blinded.
Yeah. And I thought Rise was going to go for Ori, but he turned for Quinn.
Oh,
And
true. It seems
like
Ori was a
now,
little. It seems Ori was a little too far for him to
yeah,
use his abilities on.
yeah. But all in all, like it, you know, there
Yeah,
is what it is.
yeah. Okay, so this death kind of unfortunate. All right, well now the mid laner's 3-1. So at this point into the game, I may or may not have talked to you about this, but who is our win condition?
Win con. So K needs to get big,
Okay,
and Rise could theoretically one shot people.
okay.
Then yeah. I mean, she is the ADC after all.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
right now you're talking in more of a champion sense, and these
Yeah.
champions have the ability to carry.
Yeah.
But in this situation of the game, when I mean
Yeah.
win con, I don't mean these players can 1v9. I mean who in your solo queue game do you trust and you should focus on playing around. Who should you play around?
Well, setup.
Yeah, so this is what I wanted the answer to be. So
Yeah.
we went mid and we realized, hey, our Rise is kind of a griefer, right? The moment you realize this, I want you to think, no, I can't go mid anymore, okay?
Okay.
Or maybe he like misplayed once, right? Maybe he's not like complete. He's not that bad, but the whole thing is, we think now, okay, I can't think of this guy. I can't trust this guy to hard carry the game. I'm gonna play around the guy that's already 5-0. You know,
Yeah.
my ADC has been performing pretty well. She hasn't done anything major, like majorly terrible. Other than obviously she stuffed up here when she shouldn't have. Blah blah blah. But for the most part, she's fed. We're gonna go play around her, see if we can lead the lane to snowball everywhere else. This is how you should think to carry these games.
Yeah.
All right, so we're running back bot lane. Okay, there's just like 4 wards in one bush. Ooh, a little bit slow on the reaction.
Yeah, should have
Yeah,
did
yeah,
there.
should just went for it.
Yeah.
Remember, your ADC is huge. You guys win almost anything. Ah, yes, the 48 damage to the dragon. I like it. Yeah. Just keep thinking to yourself, we don't do damage to dragon. We could probably spend that time either getting vision, or we can spend that time being more useful.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bad hook.
that's okay. It
Maybe
happens.
Flashing for something.
Hook the Quinn? Yes.
See, like, team?
Yeah,
Team?
but when you hook the Quinn here, do you ever tell the team that I'm going on Quinn?
Well, I was gonna ping.
Right. I
I mean,
want.
I would hope that they can see this.
Usually they're busy fighting this. This guy's blinded as well.
Yeah.
Right, your main damage dealer, the guy that you can trust, is blinded. So now you're reliant on this 2 HP Udyr and this guy who's nowhere in position to attack him.
Yeah.
Makes sense? So I want, if you don't have it already, I want you to smart cast one of your hotkeys for the help me ping or whatever, the assistance, right?
Splatcast to help assisting.
Yeah. I want you to smart cast this. Like, so it happens instantly when you press a button. So that way, you get in the habit of, when I'm going in, I'm going to immediately click this button to be like, yo, team, help me out, right? The flag or whatever. What is it? Is it this way? I don't know what it is. I forgot what it looks like, to be honest. But yeah, we want to ping, hey, help me out. You're pinging onto her, which is okay. We missed the ping, though. And how often do you think people really see, like, this little blue ping? Probably not as often as the assistance ping, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Us going for that was just a little bit unlucky, where our AD got blinded and our team just wasn't on the exact same page. It's okay. We got the kill for it. It wasn't terrible. But we're now 1-4. Right? See how the deaths are slowly racking up? Because we're going for plays without relying on the one person that we said was pretty good. Or one person that we said that we got fed. So that whole play started because we said, oh, Udyr is going to come, or I need to help Udyr. Udyr can come catch this guy out. The key word is we're saying Udyr. We don't want to fight this guy. Or we don't want to fight with this guy. Right? This guy just ran into tower. We probably don't want to fight with this guy. I want you to see who you know is really, really good to fight with. If you're going to do any risky plays in the jungle, something like that, we want to make sure that the key person in there is this AD carry. Or is your win con. Oh, Senna also got the W while blind. Kind of crazy. Alright. So now where do we go? We have Mobies. Can we look top? Oh, I can't hear you anymore.
We did at some point.
Oh, there you go. Say it again.
I think we did at some point, and it went south very quickly.
I meant more right now. Can we look top right now?
We couldn't.
We couldn't. Why?
We could have.
Oh, we could have. Oh.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Well, there's nothing else to do in the map except for pan top, because everyone else is bottom.
Yeah. It's more of, we don't know. We don't know if we can go top. I don't know how much HP Malphite has. I know that my Kayn is low on HP, low on mana, but maybe Malphite is the same. And if Malphite is the same HP as as this guy, then we probably can kill him. Right? So
Yep.
this is where going and looking top lane is also an option. Don't be afraid to roam top lane. We decided that, or we should try to decide that our one person that we can trust, maybe it'll be multiple, but one person that we can trust to get fed can do their job properly. And in this game, it's probably going to be Senna. We want to try to play around Senna, which doesn't mean we follow everything that they do. It more means we try to make plays around them. If they're stepping up like an idiot, we can still ping them back, right? If they're stepping up and they don't see like 3 people coming to gank, we ping them back. If they stay and they want to look for a fight, and we think the fight's bad, then we ping them back. But if we want to make a play, we want to try to make the play around them.
Yep.
Okay. So now we're stuck here bot lane all alone. But it's okay. We need to catch up on some EXP.
Yeah.
A little bit behind because we've been just dying. That is the unfortunate part. If we roam and die in that room, it starts to get pretty bad. Alright. Get the cannon. Oh, no one gets the cannon. Oh, it's a lost game. No one got the cannon. Ah. So what were we planning on doing there?
So I was planning to go on Ash. Planning in my head.
Okay.
Obviously I missed the hook
Okay.
as usual. And in doing so, got hooked first initially.
Yeah.
And I was gonna hook here. She sidestepped it, and then from there on out, I was like, "Well, I'm dead."
If we hook Ash here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We pull her in maybe to around this area.
Yeah.
Sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay. Their support and their ADC are pretty close to you.
Yeah.
Our Senna has to go all the way over here to reach her. So if this hook lands, our Senna has to travel quite a bit of a distance. And then we now have to worry about minions.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to tank all of this minion aggro, while these minions are not going to aggro onto them because they're so far away.
Yeah.
This all makes sense so far?
Yep.
So, I want you to make sure that this doesn't happen, and to be able to do that, we want to always try to remember, is my ADC close enough to go for this? And number two, are we going past minion waves to do this? So, usually if you have to step past this minion wave, it's going to be a bad idea. So in terms of pockets again, right? The minion wave is pretty much, let's see. In terms of pockets, the minion waves is like the edge of the pockets, right? So if we're going into their territory, their pockets, we better have some idea of what we want to do, and we better make sure that it can work.
Yeah.
If they're all the way over here, it's going to be really hard for our Senna to come reach, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, this is more our hook misses. Can we do anything anymore?
No.
How come
Why
we're
don't
still
I-
walking forward?
My button was forward, and I'm like, no, wrong direction.
Yeah. Immediately, if your hook misses, I know you were trying to go for the auto after, but immediately then, yeah, I see your mouse spaz. Go.
Like, no, not like this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're also not
Yeah.
level 6, and they
Yeah,
are.
very, very unfortunate. But
Oh,
she came back, so that was fine.
oh, but Quinn is here. Quinn now has a 1,000 gold, oh wait, not 1,000. How much gold shutdown did she just get? Come on, chat. She just got 500 plus 300, so she just got 800 gold. Yeah. Oh yeah, too many minions. He said it as well.
Point taken.
Did you see? Did you notice this in game when she said this or no?
Yeah.
Would
I
you?
was like, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit forward. Because right now it looks like we got level 6, but our Senna's still strong. We just want to make sure that we're fighting at the proper time. So you're strong in this lane, and I know that you've just died 5 times, but now that you have your ultimate, Ignite, and your Senna's still fed, Ash didn't get
Yeah.
any really big kills from that. It was Quinn that got the kill, right? So Ash isn't any stronger. So the idea here is you guys are still stronger than them, and you should look for something. The only thing I can say is if you're thinking that jungle is nearby and you don't want to look because of that, then it's understandable. But other than that, you should try to look here, especially since Ash ult is most likely on cooldown for a little bit longer. And you guys are just way stronger than them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is perfect. We hit tab, and we can see our Senna is full item, and then half of another, or almost done with another item. Their Ash is not even close to that item.
Yeah.
Still losing in CS though. Kind of unlucky.
Yeah, that sounds like.
It's hard to CS on Senna, to be fair, but
Yeah, that is.
maybe she's tactically not CSing, so she gets more souls.
Yeah. She should have let me know to take the CS then.
Yeah, true. Funneling. Okay, this is what we like. Yes, yes. About Quinn's here. But we still win this.
Yeah.
Go on, Quinn. Oh, we got TP'd on. Oh, now we don't win it. Oh.
Yeah. Family came. The whole
No,
family. But Rise TP'd in as well.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, we win it. Yes, yes, yes. Very good.
we win. See.
That is not a. Oh my goodness. What is that guy doing?
I was like, take the Malphite. And like, you would think at this point, how did I lose this game? Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you. A story of my top lane.
Okay. The heals from Senna coming in. This Rise really needs to use his root instead of slow, but it is okay. We're working on our own gameplay today. Maybe if Rise wants a coaching session after.
Yeah, he overstepped, and I guess, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so what was the idea here? Save Senna?
Yeah.
Do you think we...
At this point, no. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay, that's okay. Your idea to save Senna was okay. There was almost no way we could save her. So it's more of just a game sense. That's not something that I can just tell you, hey, this time you did it was bad, next time could have been better, you know? It's just more of you now know. Hopefully you now know. You gained a little bit of knowledge in that case. Also, you just zoomed in. Did you not notice? Oh, this is gonna tilt me. Please.
No, I actually didn't.
We
I
zoomed in, and oh my god, it's gonna tilt me. This is how you're losing. You're just too zoomed in. We just can't see the map.
Can't see anything. Don't zoom.
Yeah, don't zoom.
Lesson learned. Don't zoom.
How did...
I will write that down.
Okay. I don't know how we got to this point. How did we stay zoomed in? This is... Alright, well, I see where all your deaths are coming from. Seems like we're trying to make too many plays around the wrong people. That is what it seems like so far.
Yeah.
Some of our deaths, right, are unavoidable. Or sorry, not unavoidable. It's more some of our deaths are the right idea. Ooh. To be fair, that's not a bad alt. I would have altered that as well.
Yeah. Just to make
Just to make sure they don't go away, yeah.
sure. Even at this point, you would think, okay, winnable.
20 to 14, yeah, seems pretty winnable. How's
It's
top
20 to
doing?
14. That's where the game slipped.
Do we press tab? Let's see. I want to see how top's doing. Come on, while you're walking, press tab. You got this. You got this. You can press tab. I believe in you. No,
Press
please.
more tabs.
Oh, you're juking me out. I'm going back. I'm gonna catch it. There we go. Top is just 30 CS down and a kill down. So maybe like 600 gold down, roughly. Actually, maybe a little more.
Yeah, but the thing
Yeah.
is, it's a cane. But the thing is, it's a cane,
Yeah,
and
it is a game.
he needs like that
Yeah, he needs
and kills
stacks.
and
Yeah. The idea
yeah.
is for Kane, he doesn't need too many kills. If he can get his stacks and a whole bunch of CS, it's okay. Um, that looks interesting. Okay. Okay. Flash auto.
I don't
No auto. Auto. No.
I should flash now.
So your passive here is gone, so you can do another passive. So this is why I
Yeah,
said you should flash auto.
yeah, I should,
Yeah.
uh,
It's okay. That's
mistake to make.
yeah, slight misplay, but it's
And,
okay. It's
and, and this
mechanical.
is where things start to go south.
Oh yeah. Looks
No, no, no,
we have
no, no.
flash. We have flash. We have flash. Oh, we're going back in. Why are we going back in?
Yeah, I don't know. I think in my head, I was like, I could have potentially pulled the Ash closer to the tower. Because
Is that where you're going
Ash
for?
was stepping
Gotcha.
forward. Because Ash was stepping forward, and Thresh was really far. So I was like,
Right.
maybe, maybe.
Right, but who's the strongest person on their team right now? It's Oriana.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, their Ash is worth like nothing. So looks like some decision making is the issue so far. Um, I honestly think that as it stands right now, you might benefit from a live session because I want to see in game. Because remember, we keep saying, "Oh, why did I go in here? I don't know. You know, why'd you go in here? I don't know. This maybe I could have killed him, or maybe blah blah blah." And it's okay. I want to be there to kind of just give you a second voice of reasoning while they're in the game, and then okay, that's Scuttle. I'm so sad. So that way, when we're in game and you have a second voice, you might think about that voice next time, if that makes sense. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Oh,
It's a series of unfortunate events.
it's all over the place. It's all over the place. Stoneblade, it's
Yeah.
all over the place.
It's Tilt City.
Yeah, we kind of just running it.
It started from the Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. At this point, let's see if you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go here. What is our team doing? Yeah, blue buff, right? So they're thinking about this. What are we doing?
I went in.
Say it again.
I went in.
I can't hear you anymore. What?
Oh, really?
You
No?
can't, there you go. I can hear you, but you just sound really quiet from time to time.
Huh, that's just weird. Yeah, so I want the kill.
Yes. We want to kill the Sesh. Here's the thing. It looks like our priority targets are kind of off. Right? Because in this game, we know that the Ash is just super far behind. So going and
Yeah.
wasting everything on here is going to be a high risk play for probably not too great of a reward, right?
Yeah.
Killing the 1/7 Ash or whatever is with our Nautilus R, maybe Senna has to R, maybe they just waste more things, right? This alone is just probably not worth for a 1/7. We can agree, right?
Yeah.
And maybe we also have to use Ignite. Maybe Senna has to flash. Who knows? Regardless, it's usually not worth. Unless it's super free, I wouldn't recommend using like things like ulti or making any super big plays off of catching out this guy when we don't have any vision of anyone else.
Yeah.
In this game, I'm almost positive, but Ori is really, really strong. Um, that's what it looks like right now. You haven't hit tab in a little, but looking at Ori's damage that she does to you guys, seems like she's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and we're still going on the Ash.
At this point, well, I'm so cut off from my team.
Yep. Okay, so here's the thing. Right now, their Malphite's strong. This guy's kind of running it, but he still does a lot of damage. This guy's strong, and Ash is coming back into the game now because we're just kind of feeding kills to her. But the whole idea is our priority targets and who we're playing around and what decisions we're making is kind of a little scuffed. We're
Mhm.
currently this game we're running around and we're trying to make plays all over the place, and we're trying to incorporate all the knowledge that we know into the game, and we're trying to say, okay, I can get this pick here. I know that if I get a pick, we can probably win a fight because now it's 4v5, right? However, when the pick requires you to waste a whole bunch of stuff for it, and our team's not in position, and the pick target is not ideal, right? We're going on like someone like a 1/7 Ash. What, she was like 1/6, I think, in the very start of the game, or something like that. Um, it's not going to be as worth, right? We want to see if we can go on someone that will make more of an impact. And their best way of winning is with this guy or with this guy. Picking off Malphite is going to be super, super hard. So ideally, Oriana is going to be pretty much our priority target.
Mhm.
Make sense so far?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so if Oriana is our priority target, we only know this because we're in the mid game. In the early game, we should keep playing around Senna, and we keep playing around Senna until we hard stomp this bot lane, and we can play with Senna and say, hey Senna, let's go mid lane and let's go beat on this Oriana. And then we go, hey Senna, let's go top lane and group up with the rest of our team and let's take down this armored giant, right?
Yeah.
That's how we should play when we're winning bot lane. If we play with our Senna the whole time, it doesn't give Senna a chance to go run it down somewhere and lose these stacks. We're playing with our Senna, and we want to make sure that we're taking fights where we have the numbers advantage. As long as that happens, most of those fights should turn out pretty well for us. And since we were stomping bot lane so hard, if they try to turn on us, maybe they surprise us with two people instead of one, we might be able to win the 2v2 because Senna's super strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that fight was 4v5. Yep. That wasn't the reason you guys lost. Okay, Udyr. Let's go. Winnable.
we gotta go in 5 minutes.
Yep. I'm gonna.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. I
Yep.
think at this point, like whatever happens after this game, like after this point of the game, is pretty much irrelevant.
Yeah. I think. Uh. Yeah. All of the. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
after this, it was like it was done because we pretty
Yeah.
much
When
fell
actually.
and like moment, yeah, like we lost in hip and
Yep.
game was
Yep.
pretty
Yep.
much
Yep.
up and there.
Yeah. So basic things. I want next game if you are able to figure out a good time for the session. That I can watch you live. That'd be great. If you don't think it's possible, it's okay. We can go back to another VOD, but whatever you think, if you're able to record it while we go live, that'd be cool. Um, and then we go back and review that one as well. So give us a little bit of time for that one, or give a big time slot because we're gonna go over that game. Actually, we might be. I don't know if I should fit 2 hours into one session. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably come up with it afterwards if I wanna what I wanna do about that. Maybe I'll just call it a live coaching session, and then
Yeah,
afterwards we do another coaching session on that one.
yeah,
Yeah,
sounds good.
yeah, but yeah.
I'll plan time and then we'll sync up.
Okay, just keep in mind. Big thing about this game: play around the people that you get fed. Got it?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, that's the big thing. All right.
Cheers, later.
Peace.